One of the things that I think is that next generation security obviously will be introduced. And we're going to move into an era of what I'll call zero trust standards. So this is an era, and my best example for this is the Azure environment. If we implement an Azure Virtual Desktop solution today, that solution does not trust the computer connecting to the environment, and they don't share anything except for the data required to pass back and forth for the screen, mouse, and keyboard to work. It's a very limited, very locked down connection with no trust between the two. The computer itself, the trust between the computer itself and the person walking up to the computer. How do we know the person walking up is the person that's supposed to be on there? I think we'll see more of a zero trust approach on that. I think SaaS software that we operate online through a browser, or maybe there's a client installed on our computer, but the database is remote. I think we'll start to see more of a zero trust environment here as well, where we have a distinction between a separate and non-trusted distinction between the person sitting at the computer itself, and the cloud infrastructure that they're connecting to. Digital identity and access management will move up to the next level. So a great example of that is SSO, or single sign-on logins, that you might be leveraging today. And so this, could be where I have a login to Microsoft 365, and that gives me access to my Office 365 account, obviously, but that single sign-on can also be leveraged to access other systems that are third-party to Microsoft, whereby the third-party software makes a call to Microsoft to say, is this the person they say they are? And that digital identity is something that will grow with you, such that a majority of the systems you're accessing are within those credentials, if you will. Next, I think we'll see more what I'm going to refer to as micro and macro perimeter threat management. And so this is where we're establishing a perimeter, a security perimeter, if you will, around, say, an online piece of software like Office 365 as an example, where we have a secure perimeter around it, nothing can touch it, and it's isolated. And then we have the trusted connection from, say, the person's local computer, but that's it. We have a tight perimeter around that. And then on that local computer, we have more of a perimeter around that computer than we have today, where other computers on the same network can't see it. It's invisible. As we're today, we're on an IP-based network on switch technology that's quite dated at this point as a standard, and we can all see each other's computers. That will be beyond that. And then as well, the software itself, once we are even logged into the software, it will have defined perimeters inside of it to ensure we're maintaining these same perimeter controls, if you will. So fun stuff, but there will be a lot of change in the next 5 years with this.